Okay, I have a compulsive skin picking disorder. It's called dermatillomania. I really don't like talking about it, but since I am doing a journey with my skin, it is probably pretty important that I mention it. It gives me so much anxiety to talk about it. Dermatillomania is different from just popping pimples or picking off a scab every once in a while. I hear people, the few people that I've told about this, they say, "Oh yeah, I love popping pimples," or "Oh man, if I have a scab, I just can't leave it on my skin. I have to tear it off." And that is not the same as dermatillomania. Dermatillomania is related to OCD, and it can be triggered by anxiety. It's a body-focused repetitive disorder that is characterized by excessive picking of the skin to the point of scarring and disfiguration. Because the average person, a dermatillomania-free person might, spend 5 minutes, looking at their skin and picking at the occasional blemish. But dermatillomania takes that to an extreme. I have lost days of my life to picking my skin. Hours at a time. When my anxiety and depression is really, really bad, I lose so much time in the mirror picking at the smallest imperfections, causing damage to my skin. I'm constantly picking at the pores on my nose, which is why my nose is always dry and peeling. If I didn't do that, I feel like I would just have like an oily, enlarged pores nose and not so much like dry skin. I've got a lot of scarring down my chin. Most of my scarring is on my shoulders and my arms. Because I get little white pimples on my arms, and on my shoulders I get little pimples and blackheads, and it's stress relieving to do it. Every time I think it's gonna make me feel better, but in the end it just hurts, and I feel like shit. Dermatillomania is a loss of control of yourself. It's like having your conscious, rational brain shoved into the back and gagged, and it's just screaming for someone to let it out, but the picking has taken over every other thought. You can still hear, "Stop, stop, please don't do this, stop, you need to go to bed, stop, stop, stop." But you can't. There have been nights where I have spent 4 hours picking my skin. It was really bad a few years ago. I was getting 2 hours of sleep a night. I was having really, really bad anxiety. And it was bad. I looked awful. My dark circles were pink, and my skin was just inflamed and covered in scabs and red, and so, even now, I'm scanning for something to pick at because I'm so anxious talking about this. It's hard to put yourself out there because obviously this is disgusting. I know it's disgusting. Do you think I want to do this to myself? Do you think completely, like, I think that I enjoy it. My brain tells me that I'm enjoying it, but I'm not. It's hell. So that's, and this has been happening since 7th grade. I mean, I used to, when I was younger, I would pick at my hangnails and my fingernails. But as soon as I started to develop acne, it got out of control, and I would spend hours in the bathroom. And, you know, my family would knock on the door and be like, "Oh, Laura's in the bathroom again." And I'd be like, "Shit." Except I didn't swear back then. I'd be like, "Oh no." You know, and they'd be like, "Don't do it. Just stop doing it." And I wanted to, but I couldn't. I mean, I want to make a dedicated video about my story, but this is just to let you know where I'm coming from with my Clarisonic journey. And I'm hoping that the Clarisonic will help to clear the pores and to clear out my skin and give me less to pick at. I mean, it's not going to fix, you know, the problem that is in my head, but if there's less to pick at, there will be less damage done. I'm a little nervous for the purging era, the purging section, because with Clarisonics, I've read that your skin, it's vibrating all of the gunk out of your skin, and then it can lead to breaking out. So I'm a little nervous for that, not being able to control myself. Yeah, so I'm starting my Clarisonic tomorrow evening when I get done with school and everything. I've got a notebook that I'm gonna write down every day, you know, first impressions, you know, breakouts, noticing things clearing up. And then I'll keep you guys updated. So yeah, I'm really putting myself out there talking about this, and I'm a little afraid that I'm gonna get, like, rude comments and hate and be judged. But I need to talk about it so that I can raise awareness and help other people, because, yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna go to bed. I'm dead tired, so we'll see you tomorrow.